Hello everybody, welcome to Tuesday's first video. Now this one is going to be focused on the tier 10 gauntlets. So there's two things. First of all, the Electro cheese and also the confusion exploit. I don't know how I'm going to title this, thumbnail this video, because it's really to address two things. So let's begin with the exploit side of things. Is there an exploit currently on with tier 10? People are concerned, they're worried whether or not to go in, and look, I'll just do it for you. I think I've seen somebody already kind of comment on this one. It comes up with this, which is quest entries are limited in this event. Wait for the entry timer to reset if you used all your entries up. And what will happen? Well, let's just wait and see. It just brings us back, and Kabam are like, spend money. No, not at the moment. No, that's not happening. But yeah, so that's just what it is at the moment. There is no problem with you entering it. When it's talking about more entries, I don't know if they're going to allow you more, because how this is meant to be is that you only are able to use your feathers on tier 9s, and once you've done your 7, you're done. You're done! So there is no other way to grab more tier 10s to kind of exploit the reward system. I think when I read something from Kabam on it, when they responded, they said it's a client-based bug. So whether or not they, it's just a case they've put it together, it's come out onto, because they had to make these changes. When did they have to make these changes? Like a couple of weeks ago or something, or 3 weeks ago. So whatever happens in that time happens. So that's done and dusted. You won't have any trouble if you go back into it, because you can't get back into it. But we have to talk about the Electro cheese. Now, if you haven't seen this has been going around. I've seen something first of all on Reddit. A few people have sent it to me, but as well, I thought to myself, rather than going, look, I will put a link to the post on Reddit, and I think it's Nefemi underscore is the person that put the original post together, but I don't know where this originally comes from, so I'll just say this is Nefemi until someone else says to me, hey, it's actually this person, because, someone's going to get funny about something. I was the original person. Oh, I'm sorry. That's sometimes what goes down. But look, let's roll the footage and showcase a little bit of Electro in action, shall we? And then I'll just go over some other champions and other stuff that I use. So let's roll it now. So for the node interactions, we've got aggressive, aggression, fury, and fight or flight, and can't stop, won't stop, and the champion boost. But I think this is all about an interaction with Electro that this is all kind of happening with. This type of situation has happened before in variant 2. So if everybody remembers back, I think it was a Black Bolt interaction with Electro. You can probably find footage of it over on YouTube somewhere. Or Heimdall, I think in those two particular fights, for whatever reason, where the champion had something either in the kit or the node specific build, it interacted well with Electro's abilities, and a lot of the reflected damage you're going to see is either kind of some sort of stored base static damage. So that's what we're going to see now. Anyway, without further ado, let's kind of see it in action. So what we're looking to get is, with the Heimdall synergy on, we are going to try and reflect back some damage. We're also trying to build up the aggression, I think aggression fury side of things, because again, it's either on the way that the champion does or has aggression fury up, and how kind of cautious you kind of make it to a point when you get the unstoppable. Everything works together, which we're going to see. We're going to have this in fast, and then we're going to build it down into slow. So I'm just I was trying to replicate what Nefemi was putting together, which was build up the aggression fury, and then just hang back, go into there. You've then gone indestructible, and then it's you just get hit, or kind of I think it looks like I'll go for an attack, and it's reflected damage back. It's a very weird thing. Again, let's roll this again, because and keep rolling it, because it's just a very weird kind of interaction. And yeah, you can use, I've tried it about 3 times and I've managed to make it work, and then it's a case it's not worked quite as well. And I don't know whether or not I have to be right at the very back, so my back's against the wall. I haven't done it so well when I've kind of been up close, or kind of in the middle of the fight in the map or the background. So it's been more when I've been at the back as opposed to being in the middle. So I don't know if that bears any kind of like meaning on a lot of this. But yeah, it could be something definitely down to the abilities of Electro. Electro takes no damage from shock. Yeah, that's nothing to do with it. Enemy shock effects gain a plus 75% ability accident duration. Again, nothing to do with it. When attacked, opponents that make contact with you receive a static shock for 38% of the damage they inflict as energy damage. So maybe that's got something to do with it. The way that that damage was coming in, it was reflected back. This damage is science-based, dealing increased damage to Mystic Champions and reduced damage to skills. So again, that's probably when it's the when attacked, and there's going to be time in there. And I haven't done it with an Unawakened version, but building power levels in both players, charge the atmosphere, increasing critical rating by up to 190. Well, there was no kind of like crits for that, based on the stored power on both Electro. So it must be something to do with an interaction with when attacked of the ability of Electro. But it's all good. Like if you've got an Electro, try it. I know there was someone on Twitter that did a version of it in as a 3-star, which again, like we'll just put, I think it was Jackal the Bandit. So he sent through the following. So again, same principle. That 17 Aggression Fury was up at the time of this occurring. And then it's just a case of the Heimdall synergy, which you do need. So here he's indestructible. And yeah, it's like it's just like reflected back. I think that's like 2 mil. 2 mil. It's a bit grainy. Apologies for that. But yeah, 2 mil back. So yeah, pretty impressive stuff. That really highlights that. Obviously, do bear in mind you can use other champions like Captain America. Captain America has been the main champion I've used, especially because it just interacts with this particularly well. I just would recommend it as an alternative option. It's up to you, because can't stop won't stop means that you just get to the end of the map, get your unstoppable, smash back in. If you're worried about the enemy getting unstoppable, use slow debuff champions like your Stealth Suit Spideys, your Sorcerer Supremes, your She-Hulks, Class Advantage, great option, and so many more. That's what I recommend. Stick Mangog to the SP1, as gone over with some previous guides that I've done this month, and you should be onto a winner. But yeah, that indeed has been a little video going over the what people are worried about, the exploit and the visual bug, which is coming from it, and some other stuff as well. And there we go. That has been the first video today. I've got a second video coming out, which is going to look at the Nexus Cavalier crystals and should they make a return. Going to do a little video on that. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out some recent content posted up there, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.